the whole Chris Jones thing going on in Kansas City. Players, teammates, coaches, etc. are saying, hey, man, you are starting to worry us. Travis Kelce said, hey, you're starting to worry me, man. Come to camp, come to practice. We need you. Chris Jones like, nah, I'll hold out till week 8 still. I want that bread, man. $20 million isn't enough for me. I want about 35. I want about 36. I want that Aaron Donald money plus some. Get it, baby. So, guys, way or no way does Kansas City have to have Chris Jones week 1 to beat the Detroit Lions? Huh. I've been kind of going back and forth on this a lot lately. In my mind, as a Kansas City Chiefs guy, Kansas City Chiefs fan, they are my team. I've been trying to rattle my head saying, how can I logically speak that we don't need Chris Jones? Obviously, Chris Jones is a top defender in the league. Now, per top 10 pass disruptive players in the NFL, he ranks number 5. Behind Micah Parsons, behind Nick Bosa, behind TJ Watt, and I forgot who the fourth is. But he is number 5. Obviously, a very, very good pass rusher. However, there are times in the NFL season when games kind of matter more than others. Now, obviously, week 1 at home, Super Bowl banner is going to get revealed, Super Bowl rings, all that crap. You obviously want to win on your home, like on your home field, right? You obviously want to put a good product out there for the people to get excited. However, historically, the last 3 or 4 seasons, the Kansas City Chiefs defense has absolutely been dog shit the first 6 weeks of the season. First 6 weeks of the season, the last 3 seasons, Kansas City has been 31st and 32nd in every stat category. They have been the worst defense the first 6 weeks of the season the last 3 years. The worst. That is with Chris Jones. That is with the Honey Badger. That is with Snead. That is with whoever else you want to put out there. Dunlap. Who's the guy we just traded to the Broncos? Right. All those guys have been out there. It was still the worst defense the first 6 weeks of the season. However, week 7, week 8, week 9, and beyond, they definitely improve. Why? Because the strength of the Kansas City Chiefs defense is the secondary. The strength of the Kansas City Chiefs defense is getting after the passer, play after play after play. The strength of the Kansas City defense is Chris Jones getting sacks and pressure on the quarterback. That is their strength. What is one thing that NFL offenses struggle the first 4 weeks of the season, first 3 weeks? They struggle of getting a consistent passing game together. They struggle with timing with the wide receivers. They struggle with some of the fundamentals out there because game speed is different than practice speed. You can go as hard as you want in practice. You can go as hard as you want in preseason. But once the lights turn on at Arrowhead Stadium, your 4.5 might turn into a 4.4. That adrenaline, that energy is just going to pump you up just a little bit more. So the time's going to just be a little bit off. So what do NFL teams do the first 3-4 weeks of the season more? They run the ball a little bit more. They're saying, hey, our passing just isn't quite there yet, so we're going to rely on the running game a little bit more. That's where the Kansas City Chiefs don't excel at. So, way or no way does Chris Jones have to be on the field for the Chiefs to win week 1? No way. He does not need to be on the field because I don't see the Detroit Lions passing the ball 50 times in the game. The Detroit Lions are going to play defense with their offense. They're going to run the ball. They're going to milk the clock, and they're going to try to keep the Kansas City Chiefs offense off the field. That is what they are going to try to do. Now, Kansas City Chiefs offense historically is, pretty good the first couple weeks, right? 50, 60 points, whatever you want. I'm kidding on that. But you get the point. The point is, I would love to have Chris Jones on the field. Any Kansas City Chiefs fan, any NFL fan, any person in general, if you're not a Detroit Lions fan, would like to see Chris Jones on the field. You would like to see the hype around Chris Jones. You would like to see him earn that dollar bills, yo. But slow it down, baby. Slow it down, baby. As he is a great pass rusher. As he is a game changer on the field. As he is the best defensive player in the NFL. I'll give him that. Kansas City Chiefs do not need him to beat the Detroit Lions. The Kansas City Chiefs do not need Chris Jones week 1 to beat the Detroit Lions.